Simon Forrest here from extractingtherichness.com. We've bought ourselves a generator. Our Travelander camper trailer has two 120 amp hour batteries, and they keep our fridge, freezer and lights going, and our water pumps and all those sorts of things. And those batteries will last us well over 2 days. But if we don't have any other source of power supply, 240 volt or solar, then we're in trouble. We do have a solar panel, but recently in the Victorian high country, where we were sometimes 5 days without towing the trailer, so not getting any power to it through the car, and not being able to use the solar panel because it was so shady, our batteries in the camper started to run down, and I decided it was time we invested in a generator, and here it is. So this is the GenTrax 240 volt pure sine wave inverter 1.2 kVA generator. And as I said before, I bought it just to charge the two batteries in our camper trailer. Now it came in good time from the time I ordered it from Outback's Camping, and it seems to be well packaged. I'm going to undo the packaging now. So it has its own bag to cover and carry, a funnel for the fuel, a manual. It also comes with a lead that goes straight from the 12 volt outlet, and you can connect it directly to your battery. I doubt that I'll ever use these. I'll be using my 240 volt power lead with it, normal 3-pin setup. It also comes with a spark plug socket and a screwdriver. And the generator itself, which of course has polystyrene ends and is a little hard to get out, but here we go. Now, might just have a bit of a read of the instructions, and then we'll see how we go. Well, to access the oil filler cap, I have to undo these 4 screws and take that plate off, which was not something I was expecting to do, but anyway, we'll undo them and take that off. Okay, so that's those 4 screws undone. Now this cap should just come off, and there it does, and here is the oil filler cap. If I undo that, there is going to be a little dipstick. So I've put some oil into the oil tank, and now I'm just going to put the cover back on just by inserting that there and putting the 4 screws back into it. And now I'm going to put 2 litres of unleaded petrol in here. The controls on this side are an economy switch, so you can move between full power and economy. The off-on switch for the engine, the 3-pin plug, an earth outlet, a direct current for 12 volts, a direct current protector, and 3 warning lights. One to tell you that there is some output, one to tell you that you've overloaded the system, and another to tell you that you are low on oil. All pretty handy. On the top of the generator there's obviously a fuel tank cap, and inside the fuel tank is a filter like so, and the fuel tank cap has its own venting system. And now to start the generator, I need to turn the fuel filler cap vent, I need to open that, so turn that to on. Then I need to open the fuel tap down here, turn that to on, turn the engine switch on the side here to on. Make sure that I'm not on economy mode, that I'm on full power mode, and give it a little bit of choke, a little bit of fuel, and see how we go. turn it off, we go in the opposite order. Push the engine switch to off. Turn the fuel cock off, the fuel tap off, and close the vent. And there you have it. The GenTrax inverter generator, which has a maximum output of 1.2 kVA and is rated at 1 kVA. It cost us $329 including the postage, so it's one of the less expensive models you can buy. It came from Outbacks Camping and I bought it off eBay, and Outbacks Camping are Australian owned and operated and are based in Silverwater in New South Wales. So if anything goes wrong, I'm dealing with a group in Australia. It weighs 13.5 kilograms, and of course weight's important. This model weighs less than the well recognised models. It doesn't have the output, but remembering that I don't need a huge output, I'm only charging 2 120 amp hour batteries. So the weight factor is important. Running it in economy mode, it will run continuously for 6.6 hours, which is quite a long time. The fuel tank holds 3 litres. Now I'm as yet unsure how many hours of run time on economy that will give me, but I'll find out once I start using it when we're out camping, obviously. It comes with a manual in the pack, and I've read the manual and it's very easy to understand. When talking to friends whose judgment in these things I trust, they said don't buy one in the less expensive category if it doesn't have a manual. So this has 2 advantages. It has a manual and it's supplied from people who are Australian owned and operated. So there it is, the new generator. I'm pretty happy with it so far. I think I've got a pretty good deal, and the real test will be when we're out camping and we need it because we're starting to get low in our camper batteries and there's no access to the sun. Thanks for watching. Yes, thanks for watching. And remember, for more stories about our life and travels, go to extractingtherichnesss.com.